Topic is the implementation of the super keyword in Java. So how to implement this one? The super already we discussed theoretically that what is the super keyword and how you implement it. Now today we will give one example and I will explain it. How is it? Okay. Now this one with the help of one example. Now here you see. I have one class that one as this one is my base class test. Okay, here I have one constructor which one is used to initialize the member variable, and this one is the display method there, and I only print my the variable value of the x, y, and z. Here I have three members variable, instance variable, that one is x, y, and z, and I want to print it from the base class. Now here I create one child class, that one is the extend test, means that test is the base class and the child is the derived class. Okay, here this one is a constructor. Now here you see, here I use my super keyword. Okay. So using the super keyword, I want to call the base class constructor. So this one is the two argumented constructor will call. So I in my class already I have a two argumented constructor. So this one will be called here. Okay. So next super.z. So using the super keyword, you can call the constructor base class constructor. Also you can call your the instance variable. Okay. So here you see super.z equal to this z will be initialized here. Now that next part, that A is the derived class member. A is the derived class instance variable. There that one also I initialized with the z. And now next part is the display method. This display method is the child class display method. And from here I call the base class display method. The super class display method I also want to call. So using the super keyword, you can call your base class constructor. You can initialize your base class member variable if it is a public or default. And also you can call your base class method also. Clear? So here what will be the display method of the super class of the base class. Here it will print the xyz, and then the display method, the child class display method, it will print its own member variable. Okay. Now here I create the object of the derived class only. Here I create only the object of the derived class member, a derived class, and here I pass 10, 20, and 33 values I passed. And next I call the c1.display. Okay. So what will be the output? At the first time, the constructor will be called of the derived class. So this part will be called, and then from here automatically with the help of the super class constructor will be called and it will be initialized, and then the within the child class the super.z will be initialized and the member part will be initialized, and then the display part will be called of the child class. From here the super.display will be called, and then the its own members also will be printed. Now what will be the output in this sheet? Compare that. Next. Here you see super class variable x equal to 10, y equal to 20, and z equal to 30, and then the child class variable. So this part is the display part. Here you see this part. So at first automatically all those variables will be initialized with the when you create your child class object, the base class instance variable also initialized, and the member child class derived class members also initialized. And then I call only the child class display method. From the child class display method, the super class display method also has called. Clear? So this one is the example of the super keyword.